29회 실전 모의고사 1번 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
What are you watching on the internet?
This is a make-your-own bookcase tutorial video.
Can you make one just by watching a video clip?
(2번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Linda, look! There's a deer over there.
Where? I can't see it.
Behind the tall trees just next to our tent. It's really cute.
(3번) 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mrs. Lee, the school librarian. What do you think about reading old classic novels like Pride and Prejudice or Treasure Island? You probably think those books are too old, boring, or hard to read, don't you? Then let me tell you some benefits of reading classic novels. First of all, it's actually the best way to improve your language skills, like reading, writing, and even speaking skills. Also, while reading classic novels, you'll learn sophisticated expressions written by the greatest authors. Lastly, reading classic novels allows you to see how people live during various periods. Why don't you learn from the best writers by reading classic novels?
(4번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 주장으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Look at the elderly people sitting on those benches.
I saw them yesterday, too, when I was passing by this park.
They often come to the park and spend all day just sitting there like that.
Why do you think they do that?
Well, they remind me of my grandfather. He often tells me that he wants to work but can't find a job anywhere.
That's too bad. I think there are lots of things that elderly people can do.
Sure, but society disregards them and employers don't want to hire them.
That seems to be a big problem.
Definitely. I think the government should do something to increase employment opportunities for the elderly.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Hello?
Hello, is this Mr. Raymond?
Yes, speaking.
This is Grace Johnson working on the Jamie's Kitchen show. I saw you in the TV show Magic Dining last time, and I was so impressed with the menu you developed on it.
Thank you. So, what are you calling about?
Actually, I'm planning a new cooking contest program which will begin airing from next month. Could you join our program as a contest judge?
From next month? When will the program filming start?
Filming will start in 2 weeks. It'll be every Wednesday.
Okay. Can I call you later after checking my schedule?
Sure. We're really anticipating you sharing your cooking expertise with the contestants and viewers of our program.
Actually, thank you for considering me.
No problem. I hope to hear back from you soon.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Rachel, are we ready for the retirement ceremony for Mr. Smith?
Sure. Why don't you take a look at the room?
Wow, you did a good job, Rachel.
Thanks. How about the words on the banner hanging on the ceiling?
Let me see. Congratulations, retirement is a beginning, not an end. That's great, Rachel.
And I put 4 chairs behind the table.
Right. We need 4 for Mr. Smith and his family members.
And I set a bottle of water on the table in front of each chair.
Great.
How about the flowers in the vase at the center of the table?
They look beautiful. And the box on the floor is the present for him, right?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Now, let's check the microphone and the speakers.
Okay.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Ellen.
Oh, hi, Max. What brings you here to the hospital?
One of my friends broke his leg during a dance performance, so I'm here to visit him.
I see. So the flowers you're carrying are for your friend.
Yeah. Then what are you doing here?
Well, I actually come here once a week to read to the kids here.
Oh, really? What a meaningful job.
Yes, it is. Actually, I feel so happy to see the kids smiling and laughing.
Good for you. Then are you finished today?
No, I'll start reading at 3 o'clock in the lobby.
If you don't mind, I'd like to come see you read.
Why not? Stop on by.
Thank you, Ellen. See you then.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 전시회를 관람하지 못하는 이유를 고르시오.
Hi, Henry. Did you end up seeing the Salvador Dali exhibition yesterday?
Unfortunately, I couldn't.
Why is that? Did you get there too late?
No. Actually, the art museum is open until 9 p.m. every Wednesday.
Then what kept you from seeing it? Was the exhibition for adults only? I heard that some pieces of Dali's aren't for teens.
Well, there's a section for adults, but we can see the rest of the exhibition.
Oh, then something must have happened to you.
Yeah, I suddenly got a terrible stomach ache after school, so I had to go see a doctor instead of the exhibition.
That's too bad. Are you okay now?
I had to stay in bed all evening, but I'm feeling much better now.
(9번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
May I help you, ma'am?
Yes, please. I'm looking for a dinner table.
Okay. What kind of table are you looking for?
I'd like a rectangular one for 2 people.
Then would you please come here? Here's the perfect one for you. This costs $500.
It looks nice, but do you have anything cheaper?
Sure. That brown table costs $400.
Good. I'll take it.
If you take chairs with it, you'll get a 10% discount on the total price. 2 chairs cost only $100.
Really? Then I'll take them.
Okay. 1 table and 2 chairs. Do you want them delivered to your home?
Yes, please. Here is my address. Thank you.
(10번) 대화를 듣고 사진 촬영 수업에 관해 2 사람이 언급하지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Donald, I heard you like photography. I also like it.
I didn't know you liked it.
I signed up for a photography class this spring, which I thought you might want to take with me.
What sort of class?
It's a just-for-fun class that teaches you about how to work a film camera.
I've always wanted to work with film.
Me too. It's taught by Mr. Harry Johnson, a famous local photographer, so I know we're going to learn a lot.
What else convinced you to sign up?
Its schedule is good. We start off in a classroom at the university for an hour, learning about the history of photography.
But there's a hands-on portion too, right?
Of course. After class, we get to go all over the city taking pictures. Then we get to develop our film in a dark room.
That sounds fantastic. I think I'll join you.
(11번) 호네 레이크 케이브스 파크에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Today I'd like to invite you to one of the best destinations on Vancouver Island. At Horn Lake Caves Park, you can experience the magic of the underground world in the caverns. In this unique park, you'll see ancient fossils and wonderful waterfalls. The park was established in 1971 at the request of public groups who were concerned about the potential damage to the caves. The caves at Horn Lake are largely undeveloped and kept in a natural state. So none of the caves have sidewalks, and the floors are rocky and uneven. Usually the average temperature inside the caves is 8 degrees Celsius. Bring warm clothes and sturdy boots or running shoes. Cameras are welcome.
(12번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 선택한 세탁기를 고르시오.
Honey, look at this flyer for washing machines on sale. We need a new one, so I think now is a good time to buy one.
Okay. How about this Ace one? It looks good.
Actually, Ace refrigerators are good, but I've heard that their washing machines aren't very good. I think we should go with a Victory one.
Oh, I see. How much do you think we should spend?
I think up to $1,000 is okay.
I agree. The top-loading washers are less expensive than the front-loading washers. Which loading type do you think we should get?
I'd like a front-loading washer. They use less water and clean better.
All right. Then there are two models to choose from.
I think we should buy the one with the larger capacity. Since we have a big family, we have really big loads of laundry.
Definitely. Although it's $70 more, it's worth it.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Philip. Congratulations.
Oh, you already heard about it. Thank you, Susan.
I didn't know that you were such a talented runner.
Well, I really wanted to win the race, so I practiced day and night for it.
That's awesome. That reminds me that practice makes perfect.
Yes, it was true for me.
Then were you the only one who was in the race from our school?
No, Daniel and Luke were also in it.
Oh, how did Daniel do? He won first place last year.
Right. Actually, he's a much faster runner than me, but he was disqualified because he had a false start.
Really? How could he make such a mistake?
(14번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Horim, you look so happy. You must have had a good weekend.
Yes, I did. I went to the rock festival with my friends.
Really? You mean the one in Songdo?
Exactly. You know I'm a big fan of George Brown, don't you?
Yes, I do. You have all his CDs and concert DVDs.
Right. Well, he showed up and performed without notice. And while singing, he threw his necklace into the crowd and I caught it.
Wow. I envy you so much. I'm a big fan, too. How did you get a seat so close to the stage?
I stood in line from 4 o'clock in the morning to get the best seat. I still can't believe I caught his awesome necklace.
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 피터가 미주 잭슨에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Peter is a sophomore in high school. One day, he finds out that the school speech contest will be held next month, and he decides to enter it. Peter decides to make a speech about teenagers' addiction to social networking sites and starts writing a script. After working on his script for a few days, Peter brings it to Ms. Jackson for advice. She reads the script and tells him to strengthen the last sentence to impress the audience. Hearing this, Peter wants to ask her how to do that. In this situation, what would Peter most likely say to Ms. Jackson? Miss Jackson?
(16번과 17번) 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Hello, teachers. I'm Jessica Brown, and I'm happy to introduce our program called Feel the Science Day. The goal of our program is to give your students a chance to explore various science fields. Throughout the day, we will have activities and demonstrations in several science fields, such as physics or chemistry, that students can view or participate in. We'll bring all the required equipment and materials. You just provide the places such as classrooms. We'll also need access to a large space, such as a gym or cafeteria, for the duration of the day. And if it's nice outside, we might even need your playground to do an activity. The activities are set up so that all of your students can participate in the activities. For more information or to schedule a Feel the Science Day, call 721-339-6442. Thank you. Hello, teachers. I'm Jessica Brown, and I'm happy to introduce our program called Feel the Science Day. The goal of our program is to give your students a chance to explore various science fields. Throughout the day, we will have activities and demonstrations in several science fields, such as physics or chemistry, that students can view or participate in. We'll bring all the required equipment and materials. You just provide the places such as classrooms. We'll also need access to a large space, such as a gym or cafeteria, for the duration of the day. And if it's nice outside, we might even need your playground to do an activity. The activities are set up so that all of your students can participate in the activities. For more information or to schedule a Feel the Science Day, call 721-339-6442. Thank you.
16번 여자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것은? 17번 필요한 장소로 언급되지 않은 것은?